Earthquakes, by far the worst natural hazard, because in contrast to others, you cannot forecast them. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. But what are earthquakes? In the planet, we have tectonic plates, and below these tectonic plates, we have the mantle, which is a viscous hot mass, which is moving by convective forces, which by frictions are literally dragging these tectonic plates. So what happens when two tectonic plates are together and this mantle, it's dragging them together, they get stuck. They continue like this for several years, accumulating energy, until one day, boom, one tectonic plate slips into the other, generating the earthquake, propagating earthquake waves and causing a lot of destruction. But what buildings fails during an earthquake? If you know that, you just need to take a bus here in Zurich. Who have almost fallen here riding a bus? Few. Who of you have fallen, actually? One. One. Perfect. What are you feeling as a person is that you are standing in the bus, and the gentle driving is moving the floor. This floor can be equivalently understood as inertial forces pushing you laterally, constantly. So as it's moving, you are feeling these forces. During an earthquake, the building is feeling exactly the same. The ground moves, and the building is feeling these forces and need to withstand. But a difference that the building, and you as a person in the bus, is if these forces are too large, you can step aside or hold, right? The building cannot do this. That's why it causes a lot of damage in structures. So imagine as an engineer, what would you need to design a house for a family who's living in an earthquake-prone country and make them live safe right there? You need to know a lot to have the knowledge, but you need to be brave, right? Really brave to design that. But more than that, you need to have balls. And I'm not talking about the slang. I'm not talking about literally balls. Let me introduce you one of the recent advancements of earthquake engineering, which is the rolling isolation system. In what consists? It's very simple. The traditional buildings are fixed into the ground. So when the earthquake comes, the ground moves, and the building has to withstand those forces. So the concept is, instead of fixing the building in the ground, you place a lot of these balls below the building. So you place your building into this bed of balls. So the building is freely allowed to roll. So now the building, as you in the bus, that you can step aside, he can do the same. So do not suffer damage. Now, one important thing is that the ball needs to roll in a concave place, so the building is constantly rolling in a controlled way, because we don't want the building to, after the earthquakes, arrive into the next neighborhood or go into the bus, because now it can, right? Thank you.